Hey guys, it's Rachel from the Living Lamb, and today I have my Booktube-a-Thon Wrap-Up. If I'm looking down, looking at my notebook, where I have all my stats. So the Booktube-a-Thon was a success for me. I wasn't quite sure how it was going to go. You know, Wednesday I had a bad day, and Thursday was my birthday, so I didn't get any reading done really then. Friday day I didn't get any reading done because it was my party. So I wasn't sure how it was going to go, but it was successful. I managed to read 7 books, so I'm super excited, and I completed 6 of the 7 challenges. So I'm going to go through what books I read, then what challenges I completed, and then how many pages in total I read. So that's going to be kind of the organization of this video. So the first book I read was Hausfrau by Jill Alexander Aspbaum. I really enjoyed it. It was a strong start to the Booktube-a-Thon. This is actually one of the best books I've read this year so far. I can see why it was so popular. It's very dark and depressing, but it's very powerful, and I just really enjoyed it, and I'll be putting up a review of that sometime in the future. I have a bit of backlog of books I need to review, so I need to get on that. And then I read Austenland by Shannon Hale. I'm not sure if I'm going to be putting up a review of this. I didn't really enjoy it. I felt like the film was much better, but if you want to hear my thoughts on it, comment below. If not, I might just disregard and not do this review because it'd just be me saying that I enjoyed the movie better, and that might just be because I saw the movie before I read the book, maybe if I read the book before, so I don't know if I want to do a review talking about it but then at the same time I feel like you should be able to watch the movie or the book in whatever order you want and still like both properties, so it's kind of a dicey situation. And then I read definitely let me know about that. But then I read 24 Hours in the Life of a Woman by Stefan Zweig, one of my most anticipated books this month to read at all, because Stefan Zweig was, some of his books, not this one, but some of his books were the inspiration for Wes Anderson's The Grand Budapest Hotel, which is a movie I really enjoyed this year. So I'll be putting up a review, definitely the Stefan Zweig book. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. Hope I'm not butchering that too bad. And then I read The Wedding Girl by Madeline Wickham, followed by Cocktails for Three by Madeline Wickham. These are 2 of her books. They're standalones, but I might do a review of these 2 together because I felt similar ways about both of them, even though the plots are different. So it could be a bit of a longer review video, but, well, not too long, but like probably 10 minutes, which is not too bad. Talking about both instead of doing 2 separate reviews when I felt similar about both of them. And then I read volumes 1 and 2 of Maid-sama, the graphic novel. And I count this as 2 books because they are sold separately, and it is volumes 1 and 2, so I decided to do that. So that was 7 books. I was very proud of myself for getting this because it was a busy week, but yeah, I feel very accomplished. So the only challenge I did not complete was read a book completely outside. I almost finished 24 Hours in the Life of a Woman by Stefan Zweig outside, but I was outside with my dog when I was trying to finish it, and he was acting very strange, and I don't know if it was from the heat, but he was sick that day, and I didn't know he was sick because my parents were up with him earlier, and he was like being really weird, so I wasn't going to put him inside. I just went inside the living room, and he was laying on the couch, and I wanted to read, so I just read it inside, and I found it way too distracting outside. I haven't read outside in a while, but it's just my neighbors walk by, and we have a porch, and people say hi, and it's distracting. Not that it's a bad thing, but when you're trying to read, it's pleasant, but then it's kind of like I need to get back into the book. And then there's construction 3 houses down. My neighbors are swimming out in their pools, so it's just chaotic. And everybody's enjoying themselves, which is good, and I rather just enjoy myself inside and read. I like to read and walk, but it was a really stormy week, so it wasn't the best week to do that in case it accidentally just started raining. Well, not accidentally because it would have been purposeful, but you know what I mean. So the first challenge I completed was Person on Cover, which I chose Life of a Woman by Stefan Zweig. Then Hausfrau completed 3 challenges for me: the Read a Book in One Day, the Hyped Book, and the book I bought because of the cover challenge. And the character that is different from you, I selected Maid-sama's main character, Mizaki. I hope I'm not butchering that too bad. And then I combined the page number. So Hausfrau had 317 pages, Austenland had 194, 24 Hours in the Life of a Woman had 87, The Wedding Girl had 327, Cocktails for Three had 294, Maid-sama Volume 1 had 138, and Maid-sama Volume 2 had 191, bringing a grand total to 1,548 pages read, which I think is really good because on an average I feel like most weeks I read about 800 to 900 pages most busy weeks. So the fact that I got extra pages read and read more books and caught up on my reading goals, I'm just really proud of myself for doing that. Usually I feel like I select bigger books for the Booktube-a-Thon and I still manage to read them, but I don't know. I just really liked it this year. It just felt really long and I liked it. I like looking at Twitter and stuff. I wasn't too active on that aspect, but that's because I was trying to read and, you know, continue doing some daily stuff I like to get done. And yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have Booktube-a-Thon wrap-ups, link them in the down bar. I really like watching them because they're really inspiring and they just inspire me to read more. Well, not read more, but like pick up a book right away. Because, you know, sometimes you're like, oh, I'll just go on my phone for a little bit and then like you have like not as much time to read. So I just like watching those. So yeah, link me in the down bar or let me know in case you don't put up videos how many books you managed to read. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you guys later. Bye.